Thank you very much, Trevor. I'm joined by Odoamne now. Odo, that was a game of League of Legends right there. Is there a When you approach a game like this, obviously, like, we could talk about the minutiae of the game, but I kind of want to ask a little bit more of a big picture, right? You guys have qualified for playoffs already. You know that you can be the deciding factor as to whether Vitality make it in or not, right? By beating them here, you've taken destiny out of their own hands. How do you approach a game like this where you know you're already locked, but you can change the outcome for someone else?
I mean, the fact that we were locked didn't really matter because the game still had some stakes for us because if I'm not mistaken, if we lost and then some random stuff happens, we could still end up like fourth or third, and then we don't have like, higher seeding into playoffs with like side selection and all of that stuff. So for us, it was a really important game, especially because we lost yesterday. And yeah, I mean, okay, if we would have won yesterday, then it could have been like, just for fun today, just knock Vitality out or whatever. But the fact that we lost...
just for fun, knock him out. Just for fun. Yeah, just knock Perks out of the league. It's great.
Oh, okay, that kind of sucks. I don't want Perks to mix playoffs, but it would have been... It's fun to create the chaos,
Yeah, okay. I've watched your streams. I know you enjoy creating a little bit of chaos from time to time. Let's talk about how you're going to approach playoffs over the next few weeks. Obviously, we have a break week. You have a long track record of making it into playoffs, making relatively deep runs. Yeah, I was going to get there, and losing in playoffs. Yeah. Is there a change up in the way you're going to approach this, or do you think that what you've been doing has been working, you just haven't had that final step?
I wouldn't necessarily say just because this playoffs is different. Because I think in second half of the season we kind of dropped the ball and we kind of sucked.
I mean, yeah, you were like 2-5 at one point in the second half of the season.
Yeah, now we're like 4-5, I think, which still kind of sucks. So I don't know. I feel like LEC is at the moment kind of a shit show where everyone's just bad.
Sure.
Well, okay, not bad, not bad.
No, he's talking about himself as well, so it's fine, guys.
Okay,
he's saying he's bad.
Okay, stop it.
Everyone's bad.
Okay, so not bad, but it's like more so, I feel like a lot of teams are inconsistent. Sure. Maybe except G2 because they kind of found their mojo again for the second half of the season. Who would have guessed? So I don't know, outside of that, I feel like everyone's struggling to find consistency, ourselves included. So I don't know, I feel like playoffs is up for grabs and we kind of need to... I don't know, just kind of keep doing what we're doing because even though we lost to BDS yesterday, our weeks have been a bit better or like a lot better because at some point I think last week you were like 0-25 in scrims and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely better. So I feel like we can take this week and a half to kind of work on our consistency because I feel like no one is, an unbeatable opponent right now in playoffs. Right, and I'd rather have the underdog mentality than...
going overconfident.
Yeah, kind of like what we had seasons before or like splits before where we're just like, okay, Rogue is first. They're going to lose in playoffs anyway because it's just like choke and all the memes and stuff. So I'd rather just, be the underdog for once.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And this is the first time in a little while you haven't been first at the end of the regular season as well. I will say Malrang won Kia Player of the Game for that. Apologies. You were on the vote this time, but unfortunately you weren't able to win it. Obviously he had a great game.
Yeah, I mean, no matter who you put on the vote, I mean, he had an amazing game. I think he hit everything this game. I feel like he had such good plans throughout the game, and I feel like his positioning was so good for the fights, and he knew his role for the fights, perfectly. But I feel like at the same time, everyone played this part in fights, except for that one fight where Aatrox hit like, 7 Qs in a row on 4 people. And yeah, that kind of sucked. But outside of that, I think everyone did a great job, but Marang stepped up big time today.
Yeah, of course. And obviously you had a great game as well. We're going to go to a short break before we're back with the final game of the day. It's do or die for Fnatic as a loss eliminates them from the competition. We'll be back for game 5 after the break.